Hello, hello, happy Monday. Happy day one of the Build Your Profitable YouTube channel in 1 hour a day challenge. We're live for day one. Yay! I have a bajillion tabs open on my computer because I am live on both YouTube and Facebook and also in the challenge Facebook group. Sometimes the comments don't come through from all of those places where I can actually see them. So I feel like I need to have those comments open so that I can actually see you and see who's here and see your questions and answer your questions and all that good stuff. So I can see that Monica's here. Hey Monica. And we also have Up the Creek with a Paddle travel blog, Kathy Welch. Awesome. Hello, Kathy. Hello, AA. Um, let's do this. Who's excited? I'm excited. So we are here for day number one of the Build Your Profitable YouTube channel in 1 hour a day, 5-day challenge. If you have signed up for the challenge, you're in the right place. If you haven't signed up yet, it's not too late and it's completely free, but it is only for 5 days. So make sure you sign up over at vidpromom.com/challenge. You should find a link somewhere around this video to sign up for it. Normally, these live streams are for me to dive deeper into each lesson. You have a new lesson and a homework assignment every single day. And then I can answer questions on the homework that you have submitted. So if you're in the Facebook group, you can submit your homework each day from the workbook that you get when you sign up. If you're not in the Facebook group, which I totally understand, some people are like, I'm just not a Facebook person. That's totally fine. You can still do the homework, do the workbook, do the assignments, and get value out of the challenge. But if you want to participate and get feedback on your homework and whatnot, you really need to be in that Facebook group. So let me just, I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Hey, Lorraine. Hey, Annie. Let's see. If I do, I guess I gotta actually select the screen to share. Here we go. So, no, that's not the one I wanted. We'll do it this way. So day number one, we have over 300 people signed up for this challenge. I am super excited about that. It's always fun. It's always like the 5 days goes by really fast for me, but it's so much fun diving into your niches or niches, depending on, what side of the world you're on. And to help you figure out and drill down what your channel is really about, who your channel is really for. That's actually what we're going to be talking about here on day number one. But if you post a question in the Facebook group, or if you post a question on the YouTube video or something, and I don't answer it either in the video or, typing with my fingers, I'm not ignoring you. I'm not trying to leave you out. I may just have not seen it. We have a lot of people. So feel free to post your question again, or really the best place to make sure that I see your question is in the Facebook group. You can actually tag me in a post. And again, if you don't hear from me, I'm not ignoring you. Just tag me again. Just bug me as much as you can. The squeaky wheel gets the grease there. So by now you should have, how do I make so you can see this better? So by now you should have received the day one lesson in your email inbox. That went out around 9 a.m. Eastern. You may have also seen the lesson in the Facebook group. If you're not getting those emails in your inbox, make sure you're signed up at vidpromom.com/challenge. And check your spam folder if you signed up and you still don't see it. We have a lot to cover over the next 5 days. I don't want you to miss anything. And it's, like I said, not too late to sign up, but this is only for 5 days. You can always catch up. If you miss the live streams or miss the lessons, you can always catch up at the end of the week, but it is only for this week. So, we're going to dive into the day one lesson. I want to just introduce myself in case we haven't met yet. My name is Meredith Marsh. I'm the host of this challenge, creator of the Spider Web Strategy, which is like my YouTube for Beginners program, to help you get the support and guidance and clarity that you need to start and grow a profitable online business with YouTube, even if it's just something that you do on the side. And that strategy is what we're going to start this week. Um, you should have received day one in your inbox already. You should have also received the workbook, which has the bingo. I have my bingo cheat sheet here. I can't show it to you because it has all of the answers. But the workbook is a few pages long. You can print it out if you want to, or you can save it to your tablet or your phone, or you can even take notes on a regular piece of paper if you don't want to print it out. That's fine too. But we are playing a game of bingo. The bingo game is just like a fun way to entice and inspire you to actually do the homework every single day and to actually participate in the challenge so that you get the most out of it. So, on in the welcome email, the what is it called? The challenge confirmation email will send you to the all access page to download that workbook. There's also a link to the Facebook group, and there's also the kickoff video. So if you haven't watched the kickoff video yet, then you're just a little bit behind and you want to go back and watch that kickoff video. Plus, some of the bingo squares, some of the clues are given out in that kickoff video. So I'm going to be live every day this week, but the kickoff video is pre-recorded and it's going to lay the foundation for the YouTube foundation that you're going to create this week. So you kind of have to have that out of the way in order to start implementing this spiderweb strategy that I'm going to teach you. So make sure you watch that kickoff video. The bingo card, I gave some extra space here because some of the answers are kind of long. But the ones that are circled are things, there's some of the things that you could have completed by now. So like posting your introduction in the Facebook group, there's a big post called hello. It says hello in big letters. You can post a link to your YouTube channel there and introduce yourself and say hi to the other people, connect with the other participants that are in the challenge. Square number 14 that I think I gave away that in the kickoff video. So there are some squares for you to get started on the bingo board. And the objective of this is to complete the whole board. There's no, you know, up and down, across, diagonal, postage stamp, none of that. The whole board has to be full. And when it's full, you're going to submit it to me. Don't post it in the group because then other people will have the answers. So just to submit it to me. And that's like your entry ticket to be we're going to do a prize drawing. So that's how I know that you've completed all of the homework is that you've submitted that bingo board. So couple prizes. I have, I love this Manfrotto mini tripod. So I'll either give this away, not this exact one. I'll get you a brand new one from Amazon. Either this or like some kind of a flexible tripod. Not even a tripod, but like I have one of these that clips to your desk, and then you put your phone in here, and it moves. It's very robust. So whoever wins the tripod will get to, I guess, choose. Also a $50 Amazon gift card and a light box. Kind of like this one, but bigger. I have to be careful because I used to have my letters taped on because they'll slide off, and those ones are not taped on. Also, I have a mug. One side has my membership program name on it, the Video Pursuit Society. The other side has one of my favorite affirmations as a content creator. As my audience grows, my income flows. And you've probably heard me say that before at this point. If you haven't, then go watch the kickoff video. So that's what we have for our prizes. We're going to dive into today's lesson. You can see lots of comments coming in. Anne is here, Ticket Productions, Washington State. Sharon, Donna, Creating My Best Life. Aloha, David. Aloha from Massachusetts. And Hendrik and Karen. Awesome. Good. I think that means that my comments are actually coming in to where I can see them. Which is a good thing because sometimes they don't, but I'm seeing them from YouTube and Facebook here in front of me. So that's awesome. All right. So day one is we're really going to kick off this challenge with, I think, the most important lesson, the most important thing when you are starting a channel, or if you already have a channel. If you haven't done this, it's a good thing to go back and do. It's really the foundation and the basis of everything we do moving forward. So most people, when they're starting out on YouTube, they think, like, first off, what are my topics? Like, what am I going to create videos about? And honestly, that's the first question that I ask people when they say, thinking about starting a channel. And I'm like, hey, what's it about? Even in the Facebook group for this challenge, you may have had me ask you, oh, what's your channel going to be about? But really, that it's a mistake to think about what the channel and what the topics are going to be about, what kind of videos you're going to do, without first thinking about who you're creating your videos for and why. So the problem with thinking about just your video topics first is that the people, the human beings who are here to watch your videos, and that's who watches YouTube videos, is actual people, real people, the human beings who want to watch your videos and subscribe to your channel. It won't be clear to them that this is for me. Like, you want them to land on your channel and be like, oh, this is perfect. This is exactly what I was looking for. So humans, like, we all want a sense of belonging. We want to know that we're in the right place. We want to know that if we're looking for something, like if we're looking for answers, if we're looking for how to do something and we go to YouTube, we want to know that we've found it when we're on a video, when we're on a channel, right? So we want our viewers to think, oh, she gets me or he gets me. Your ideal viewer should take one look at your channel and watch one of your videos and think, this is the place for me. This is the person for me. I want to be here. I found my people. Versus watching a video and thinking, okay, great, thanks. I'll be on my way now. And yes, you want people to get value out of your content. In fact, hearing the word thank you in my YouTube comments is one of my favorite things, because then I know that I've done my job in that YouTube video for like a how-to video or tutorial video. And so that's great, but you want them to stick around. You want them to be like, well, this was helpful and I liked that person. Let me go look at their channel and see if there's anything else on there for me. You want them to do that. And so in order to do that, you have to know, who are you really creating videos for? So instead of diving straight into your video topics and doing all the nerdy keyword research that I love to do, because I'm just a total nerd like that, which we'll talk about later in this week too. On day one, you're going to define who your channel is for, and really more importantly, or as important, why your channel exists. So that as you attract your viewers to your channel, you will very well attract people with your content that aren't necessarily your ideal audience or your ideal subscriber. That's fine. And that's normal. That's a normal thing. It's YouTube. It's a big place, right? But you want the ones who are your ideal who to know I found my people. I'll come back to this channel. I'll subscribe to this channel. I'll join his email list. I'll follow her on Instagram. I'll buy their product or program. So, in your workbook for day 1, you're just going to jot down some ideas for how you envision your channel in the future. It's okay if you have a few niche ideas here. Just write them down. You're just brainstorming, keeping that vision in mind. Jot down your thoughts on who you're helping with your channel. What exactly are you helping them do? And why? Why do they want to do that thing? Why are you the best person to help them with that thing on your channel? So, for example, with gardening, I use the gardening example a lot because there's a lot of things to do with gardening. But I actually don't really know much about gardening. Um, so, for this example, um, if I said, okay, I'm going to start a gardening channel, who am I helping? I want to help women, empty nesters, retirees. So that's being pretty, fairly specific about the who. It's not for every single woman. It's for a specific age group or almost kind of like a lifestyle of woman, right? What am I helping them do? Learn how to garden now that they have some free time. Why do they need this? So this could be so many different reasons, right? Maybe they want to stay active, they want to stay young, they want to spend time with their grandchildren or their spouse, and gardening is an activity that could be done with them. Maybe they've always wanted to garden, but they didn't have the time because they were working, and now they're not. Plus, maybe just the gratification of growing their own vegetables or decorating their home with their own flowers or using their flowers for gifts or, there's lots of different reasons, right? And then why am I the best person to help them? Remember, this is totally fictional. I'm not the best person to help with gardening. Um, I could say I'm a newly retired person and enjoy gardening and know a lot about it. And I want to help other women like me enjoy life through gardening. So, this exercise is an important first step when it comes to establishing your channel and when it comes to search engine optimization as well, which we'll get to later in the week. So, your homework for today is to complete that day 1 in your workbook. Um, who you're helping, what you're helping them do, why they need it, why you should be the one to help them. And then your mystery task is to complete that homework, take a picture or a screenshot of it, and then post it in the group. That's your mystery task for today. Let me just check the bingo board and make sure you have all of the mystery tasks. And then you're also going to, yeah, I think that's it. Post it in the group. Is there? I don't think there is a mystery. We already did a mystery task for day 1, but post your homework in the group. Simple as that. Let me just see. Yeah. Okay. So if you get stuck, if you have questions, if you need help, the group is really the place to post. I can help you and others can help you as well. You guys have already been helping each other like before this challenge even started, which is incredible. And I always love to see that. Because it's just so helpful to get different perspectives on things when you're kind of like in this brainstorming phase. So if you get stuck, just ask for help. Come on into the group and ask for help. Don't be shy. You can post you can post a screenshot. You can create a whole new post for yourself or comment on the lesson post for today. And then Tomorrow, we're going to dive into why just coming up with video topics off the top of your head doesn't work and what to do instead. But for now, you're going to complete your day one. Mystery task. Terry says mystery task is number 15. Yes, it is. And I already gave away the mystery task, which was to post a selfie in the Facebook group um, before the challenge started. So that was the mystery task for that. So if you post in the group, then you've done your mystery task. And if you post a selfie in the group and you post your day one homework in the group, then you've done your mystery post and done your homework. So we're good there. I did want to, by the way, if you have any questions for me right now, go ahead and post those in the comments for me. And then I wanted to also bring up this one. So Kim had um, wrote that she was writing when doing her homework, so it's a little messy. My niche is finance, helping working moms who want to be stay-at-home moms fall in love with budgeting so they can budget their way home, which I love that as a tagline. Like, that's kind of brilliant. She wants to know, is this too narrow? I keep thinking I have to teach more than just budgeting because once you know how to do it, then you know. So I'm also thinking to go along with it, enjoying simplicity, organization, and planning, like meal planning and saving money. And Carrie said she had a similar question because once you teach something, then people know it. So then what else are you creating content about on your channel? So this is such a good question. And I think the answer is when you can think about your who are you helping, and you have a mission, like your mission is to help women, what is it? Fall in love with budgeting so they can budget their way home. That's the reason why your channel can exist. But that's not the thing that your channel is about, right? It's the reason it exists, but it's not what your channel is about necessarily. So, in order to help women fall in love with budgeting so they can budget their way home, what can you create content about that is for that woman? That woman that is your ideal viewer, your ideal audience member. So, you're helping working moms who want to be stay-at-home moms. So what can you create content about that is for that exact specific type of person? I think simplicity, organization, and planning, those are all things that I think women and moms are always going to be interested in, especially like meal planning, saving money, getting out of debt. Those are all things that your um your ideal viewer is going to get value out of. So it may not necessarily be that like, oh, I taught them budgeting, so my job is done here. Um, they want to be part of a community. They want to know that you understand that there's so many other things that you can deliver through your content that's going to add value to their lives, that is going to attract them to you, keep them on your channel, keep them in your community so that you can lead them to the content that is like your mission, right? To help them fall in love with budgeting. Hopefully that makes sense. If you think about also if I were a working mom who wanted to be a stay-at-home mom and I was like, oh, I know, I need to learn budgeting, right? And I go to your channel and your channel is just about budgeting. Okay, great. I learned my thing, but now I know. But what else can you create to keep me there? What else can you create that I feel like, oh, this channel is for me? I'm going to learn a lot more than just budgeting. So, I think I answered your question. But like your ideas so far that you have here, Kim, to create some content that is around this niche of people, this audience of people, while keeping in mind that your mission is to help them budget their way home. So that's that. AA wants to know, what if I don't have a Facebook account? Oh, Andy. If you don't have a Facebook account, you can do the homework on your own. If you want, you can send it to my email. Um, if like 100 people do that, you may not get a response. But if like a couple people do that, you may get a response from me. But you could send it to my email. So if you're signed up for the challenge, you could just reply to the daily lesson email that goes out, and it will go right to my inbox. And yeah, so that's what we have. That's day 1, guys. How do I make this go away? There we are. So day number 2 tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, right here where you're watching this now. If you miss a day, if you can't make it, something comes up or you forget, life happens, then all you have to do is remember that the live streams are all going to be accessible on the all access page at vidpromom.com/access. It'll take you right to the page. They will all be right there. And they'll also be up on, I'm trying to think what I normally do. They should all be up on YouTube and in the Facebook group throughout the week so that you can catch up. At the end of the week or over the weekend, they'll come down and they'll be on that all access page. So if you get behind, just get caught up. No big deal. No big deal. So I am going to sign off. Day 1 done. Post your homework in the group. I want to see who you're creating your channel for and why. And I will see you back here tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. Bye, guys.